Hart to the sideline for 3 snaps. Gerchik sends a man in motion to the left, and he runs a quarterback sneak right up the middle. It looks like he's got the first down. Running behind the block of Zach Butler, Robbie Ott, and Chris Powers there in the middle. Gerchik takes it for the first down on the quarterback sneak. Ball will be spotted at the 19 of Lebanon. Coming in with the play from the sideline for Mount Juliet is Blake Bird, a split receiver. Bird will flank wide right. Mikey Brown will be in the slot right. Cornelius Burns is the fullback. Gerchik wants to throw. Back against the grain, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Bird on a short post. He was locked up in man coverage. It looked like, was that Crudup over there?
Crudup was over here. I think he had weight going with him.
Raymond McKay was out there in man coverage. McKay and Burns trying to get that, and Gerchik incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. So on 1st and 10, the Bears trying to throw for it. They send another man wide right. Ron Cornelia, and a flag on the play. Lebanon jumps.
You've got to keep your composure right here now. Tommy, Mount Juliet got some size on the line. Oh, I'm looking through here. You got some 260, 280, 245, 320, a 330, 275, and then a one listed at 6'7", 410.
Well, he's not out there, is he?
Well, if he was, we'd see him. I guarantee you that.
2nd and 5. Ball's going to be spotted at the 14. Now Juliet sends a man in motion, toss sweep to the motion man on the near side, and he just gets pushed out of bounds. The pile gathered at the sideline, and the running back ran into the pile. That was Taylor Beavers. Check it, Chris Bazile, B-A-Z-I-L-E, and Bazile had nowhere to go.
I don't think a Lebanon man even touched him. There was such a pile on that side that the whole Lebanon defense pushed the Mount Juliet line back to knock his own man out of bounds right there.
A mass of humanity.
Yes, it was.
At the sideline. 3rd down and 4 for the Golden Bears. 9:04 to go in the first half. Mount Juliet wants to run the bootleg pass. He's looking for somewhere to throw, and it's incomplete. Gerchik was rolling right, trying to hit a man at the goal line. Running that out route was a tight end, Matt Stewart. Incomplete, Golden Bears. So the Bears, 4th down, and they will attempt, apparently, the field goal, and we'll send it down to Joe Gardner for the call of this field goal attempt by the Golden Bears.
Thank you, Tommy. Tyler Emmets on to attempt the field goal for Mount Juliet. Here's the snap, the hold. The kick is no good. It's wide left with 8:54 left to go in the half. Lebanon still leads Mount Juliet 27-0.
27-0, and Joe will keep it right. Reliable Emmett misses the field goal attempt, and Lebanon gets the ball back. Maynard gives it to Benford right up the middle, and the fullback chugs for a couple of 3 yards.
Tommy, that was a big defensive stand for Lebanon right there for Mount Juliet to get that kickoff and get all the way back to our 45-yard line, and then us keep them out of the end zone after they put together a few first downs for the defense to dig in deep and bow their neck right there and keep them out of the end zone, keep them off the scoreboard. A big stand for the defense, and now maybe the offense can run the little clock.
That was a gain of 2 for Benford, 2nd and 8 at the 22. Give it to Maynard up the middle, and the tailback Maynard, Jacob, gets across the 25. Let's see if that's where the spot is. Just shy of the 25 to the 24. 8 minutes to go in the first half. We've got the clock running. Lebanon leads Mount Juliet 27-0. Yes, 27-0 Lebanon. Maynard in the shotgun. Receivers on the right side. He will sweep to his right. Looks for the cutback, and he runs right into a pile of Mount Juliet defenders. making the stop for the Golden Bears was big Anneli Charles. 5'11", 235 tackle. Charles on the stop for Mount Juliet, and it will bring up Lebanon's first punt of the first half.
And 5 for Lebanon.
Gibson will retreat into punt formation. Deep to return is Valencic for Mount Juliet. There's the kick away, an end-over-end affair that's going to hit at the 48, skip, and roll. And it rolls dead at the Mount Juliet 35-yard line. A kick of 40 yards, which ain't bad
we'll
for
take that
Matthew
every
Gibson.
time.
Matthew Gibson is a young man who has, you don't want to jinx him, but he has grown up a lot, Bob Lee, in the last couple of weeks.
He really has, and you've seen his confidence rise with every kick, and he has really matured in the last couple of weeks, and we asked a lot of him coming off that soccer team and being a kicker on a varsity level here for football, and he's done a good job and answered the bell.
The officials have whistled for a timeout. Let's see what they've got. They may have a problem.
I think it's the chain on the other
The
side.
chain may be not set just so. So they will now signal things ready for play. Gerchik will be the quarterback for the Golden Bears. He's the junior, the transfer from Portland. He's under center. Split receiver right. They send a slot man. That's Valencic in motion. They give it back on the inside trap to Earnhardt. He bounces it outside. He's near the first down marker where he has run out of bounds. There is a late flag on the play.
I don't know. They're going to call a late hit on us right there, but the momentum was carrying out of bounds. That's kind of iffy.
Well, one official is pointing. There's another flag back up here at about the 37, so there's a couple of flags on the play. Well, we shall see. The officials are hashing this one out. Here comes the indication, at least a preliminary indication. Let's see what we've got.
We may have a hold and a late hit, offset penalties, and replay the down.
The officials are backing Mount Juliet up. So here comes the indication from the official. We've got a hold against the Golden Bears. Then we've got a dead ball, personal foul against Lebanon. They will enforce both penalties. The hold is enforced first, back inside the 30, and then the mark-off for the dead ball foul.
Right. Being a dead ball foul, you've got to give them the hold penalty and then mark off the dead ball foul for the personal foul.
So, Terry, you want to walk us through that?
Basically what you had a hold 2 yards up the field. They took 10 yards from there, turned around and marked 15 back off toward Lebanon for the late hit, and you're going to have a first down at the 43-yard line from Mount Juliet. First and 3.
First and 3 for the Golden Bears, and the ball's going to be at the 43. Gerchik is the quarterback for Mount Juliet. Man in motion, give it to the fullback, right up the middle, and that's Burns. Picks up the first down. The enthusiasm of sports fans.
We got the milk jugs with some rocks right in front of us, and every time we go to look at the play, the jugs come up in our face. We can't hardly see it every time.
First and 10, Golden Bears, and the ball's going to be at their own 49-yard line. Gerchik is the quarterback. In the backfield with him is Earnhardt. Valencic goes in motion. Give it to Earnhardt off the left side. He's knocked down by Crudup. Jordan Stafford was there for initial contact. Mount Juliet got a good hole off the left side. Powers and Spencer Johnston with the blocks at the point of attack. And he picked up about 6. That's going to take it to the 45 of Lebanon. 6:05, and the clock runs in the second quarter. Lebanon leads Mount Juliet 27-0. They give it to Earnhardt on the dive, and he may have first down yardage. Now, that's his brother, Colin Earnhardt. There are 2 Earnhardts. Like we have 2 Maynards, they have Colin and Brady Earnhardt. That is a first down for Mount Juliet. Colin Earnhardt, the senior, with the first down yardage. Ball's going to be spotted at the 40 of Lebanon. Lebanon nursing a 27-0 lead. 5:40 to go in the first half. Gerchik gives it to Earnhardt, and he's belted down in the backfield. Jacob Oliver submarining, gets under the block of the Mount Juliet center, and Bob, it was like a torpedo.
He just has an uncanny ability to shoot that gap and get into the backfield, Tom. I've not seen anything like it. It's like a wet bar of soap just squirting through and getting through into the backfield, and he submarines and makes that tackle for loss. He's done it numerous times this year, doing a good job.
Physical enough to get there, quick enough to make that play. Gerchik fakes it to the sweep and gives it to Earnhardt back inside, and he pulls Elliott Wheat for first down yardage. Hutto winds up making the play. The stop is going to be at the Lebanon 30. So Earnhardt on a gain of 11 on first down. Reed Gerchik, the quarterback. The give was to Earnhardt. That's Brady Earnhardt. First and 10, Bears at the Lebanon 30. The give is to the motion man, Colin Earnhardt. They run the jet sweep, and we run him out of bounds at about the 25.
Number 3,
Colin Earnhardt on the carry.
He's brought down
Crudup and Hutto on the stop.
41, Elliott Wheat.
And the spot will be at the 24-yard line. So on the carry, Colin Earnhardt, gain of 6. Second and 4 for the Golden Bears. They're at the Lebanon 24. Send Valencic in motion. Gerchik wants to throw. He's going deep. There's a push back there.
That's offense.
That's offensive pass interference, I believe, on the intended receiver, Blake Bird. And he gave the Lebanon defender a shove just as the ball got there. The flag came out immediately by the official on that side. Pass interference is the call against Mount Juliet. Offensive pass interference. A little bumping and grinding, and Bird's the one that got caught.
Well, all's well, fair play. Mount Juliet doing a good job, Tommy. After they were shell-shocked in the first quarter, they come back in the second quarter. They put together 2 good drives. They're shooting themselves in the foot now a couple of times, but the defense got to really just bow their neck and make a stop right here. But Mount Juliet doing a good job of regaining their composure, get back in their game plan, and trying to proceed with their game plan.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 39, second and 19 for the Bears. Gerchik wants to throw. Goes across the middle, and that's incomplete. He was trying to hit a man on a seam route. Trey Lattimore with the big hit. He was trying to hit the wingback Valencic up the hash. Well, that was incomplete.
And that's going to be of course, they had a loss of down on offensive pass interference. So does that leave us a third or fourth?
That's third. Timeout on the foot. The quarterback will drop into the shotgun here after the timeout. Lebanon leads Mount Juliet 27-0, 4:19 to go in the half. Gerchik rolls right, has a man in front to block for him, lobs it over on the sideline, and that's going to be incomplete. He was juggling it as it went into his hand. Valencic was the intended receiver. Trey Lattimore on the coverage, Bob. They tried to run the wheel route, trying to get him going around the corner and looking back, overthrown just a little.
And Lattimore playing the outside linebacker over on that left end, defensive end. When he came out of the backfield, he had to stay with him and go all the way to the sideline. Did a good job standing with him step for step.
They run those outside receivers in and then try to hit